right now, I say check in your times. It's only 43 minutes up to 7. Brasso said, yeah, you didn't come up. I mean, faster than it be the sport team for coming up with kickoff. I mean, faster than it be I'm a god, right? I don't pay one more room, one more boy, yepa. I'm a god, right? And the latest Ghanaian made rice, and what drama from Pacho open more. A papa, announce you and now a correct and what pomo de hon some padia. I don't pay, I'm a god, right? Let's say, would you? But I would tell me now, will be our year, Janito? Will be our pretty restaurant? But you would say about pay, watching, will you be a sequine hotel? But you're more with the year, bet you don't be about pa. Hey, I'm a god, right? I don't pay me come for the amount. Will you be our year, Janito? But when some can, a Ghana more, and you be more, but you don't pay with the beer, year, and say, you'll probably be no infant. The original taste of rice, and that would be it's a very nice perfume smell. Natural one. We no addictive beer no anything. But a woman do more to a tower. I don't pay my god rice and be in the promo at the tour. Say one so good to me a bus. Now when you want more about the teacher up. I don't pay. Supermarket to be it just so baby a buffet beer. I don't be a say I'm a god rice. I know that god as I say yeah dear. I don't check for a year I'm a color pass. Say oh and cry hard. Please contain an inch and whapping. Now, when I'm a Ghana for any commodity pay. And after one more on 0537 029 464 0537 029 464 and after 0207 0207 6761 97 0207 6761 97 Now, when I'm a Ghana any commodity pay. Your one be just a I mean, faster than it be Eclipse collateral management for another pay Eclipse for other room. But your one more abway year pa Eclipse is something conscious. Set ye can say in Pacho, we a Japadia. Now, why you catch to a Japadia? But your wedding catch an Asham pass here and pay some for free. Now, Fabra, one more the year Juma at your commissioner or home. Eclipse at Darrow and Timo more pelons are money collateral. I don't pay Eclipse say or bedroom abuamo. Now I feel so much to be in your collateral. I don't go to the Babuama will secure financial assistance from any financial institution. I don't pay for home day. Now when the Eclipse collateral management for any income. One more bedjo so I am sharing in our come at the Abua we but open my track one more than 10 years. Abakan Street, I will be home for 0266 999020 0266 999020 and for 0302 551877 0302 551877. Now when the Eclipse ending Kobano pay so be a better to year at the amount. I want 170. So when you be a year, I don't know no aware now when money G wa remono in your pay it's as I want to intimate and buy take you a money member na so I don't pay how be an so na action wa wo hun se me dia question na I don't pay the obey na no and it's when the dreams fertility clinic for any and come on so we your bar or unexplained infertility. Why do you want the crop? Set ye cassette of fallopian tubes in the moon no ablo. Premature menopause and I take it how I irregular menstruation. About cycle no I be a woman. I don't pay as I said when the dreams fertility clinic they didn't come on. After we bear my low sperm count how I been found. In fact, what think cannot ever form low libido, sexual dysfunction, erectile rigidity, and a how I been. And I want to me and show banging say I don't pay this. I say we in and it's the Dream Fertility Clinic for ending common. Now, one more correct study in the woman natural method. And the treating problems in the United so it be a better. Woman don't need a herba if you can have a New Zealand. I don't pay Pacho Food and Drugs Authority for beginning in air. I judge you with some pack. One treat you one casa in your family. Pacho for which I acquired to my community 22 Estate Junction. I don't pay for one more on 0597 225 388 0597 225 388 and after 0597 225 389. To be a friend 0599 55 5220. Now when it Dream Fertility Clinic for any couple. Pay one more bedroom to year Exactly. 49 after 7. Me de Kwame Appiah Kubi, Mr. Speaker. I'm highly grateful. I don't pay say one so watching me a joining na ma wafidi no enkoso and the mo amoshi o DSTV no channel 364 Go TV channel 121 and afei so wotie yen e radio so 92.9 channel so numbers no 0550596929 0550567929 and no numbers I don't pay ye de ejuma na Uncle Ebo Atsunase I don't pay one no represent the movement for change and that one no the one more esianemu a wababeka yensa anope ya yene no eba ababede enkomo na Uncle Ebo Atsunase die na former member of parliament edema ayensu ano constituency the honorable ayepin so Atsunase anope representing the New Patriotic Party yene womo eba ababede enkomo na endra the ekoso ewo my god emu ye nyina no yenitia the National Democratic Congress eti wo ho ego mountain so anope ye de mu nkomobo ni nyina no edebro easy assessment of presidential nominees wo mo afile wo mo document say Electoral Commission no enyem emu empensempensemu na wo mo nyintum na afi 2024 abatu no wo mo nso entimi enyina bi no out of 24 no isi say so far emu miensa pe ana qualified forms are aka ni nyina no mistakes ewo mo eno nti wa hyese wo ma 21 nominees are aka ni nyina no a week ultimatum say wo mo correct wo mistakes no anya sa dia disqualification wo mo betimi wo mo nyina e film John Dramani Mahama of the NDC, Dr. Bawumia of the New Patriotic Party and afei so Orua Alaniko Jochia Martin so far paying imiensa ana Electoral Commission say wo forms no and such a ibiano endim and from so bian so enne ho eno nti wo mo de ye adwuma ye but wo mo aka ni nyina no ewo mistakes ewo mo a anopay ye behwe ne ye de ho enkomo but mame nkwa homa so na mene director in charge of legal affairs for the NDC eni enkomo lawyer Edigi Tabakulo ewo ahoma so na mimbisa ne say so far so good and demonstration no barely peaceful with the exception of a year Ashanti regional one or two issues SEC ewo ho council what you make good morning and pom to say
many anopai mechawo echawe chefo na extra asantiman so na
obi anso ejewo so na edra the ekosi ya no any petri demonstration eba monya aye demonstration no a present petitions first of all mo pleadings with your petition no emu nkomo kakra ana no pay pese ye ni wodi na afi ye hwe ye ni ekohwe Ashanti region so the endra ekoso ewo ho maminchio e de portie na modi akoda isi no
Mesrewo anopai wo camera no eda also ana
mbwacho ai
okay macho ma won saso kakra ma menhwe all right
mama me right hand so did
okay ape mia wonsem
mia mensem
yeah it said the obo obi atwede no de mia wonsem
maye
why it is here make say Sana wamiemu no.
Yeah.
Wamiemu because we are misika and then the war will say muntina. Wamiemu will say more. What would be your defense?
No cresa.
Kessben.
So how would you show saying you're no clear?
Just to open my hand. Maybe you mentioned.
So open your hand and let me see.
Baby.
Sikabi owns
Dabi.
Is that
Yes,
not
sir.
what an audit does?
I see.
Simple. Yes, see.
Kessben.
And any say. In fact, the word audit is from the Latin word audi, to hear. So better will be. Machojaje.
Mitio.
No, nipa. Yena. Tieni yo.
Mitio.
Yeah. Electoral Commission any yen. In the easy can say, Yanfa the FNO pen drive and fan brom into my register. So that we can do comparative analysis for the purposes of the exhibition. But
Mitio.
if you have this scenario or this situation, yes, whether yes, anything. And I pen drive you put it back a day before the exhibition. But you see, Yankasa, a team of crack IT people at NASA, epic the 2020 register, the 2020 transfer list, the 2023 register. Because remember, I said district assembly election is the register. And yes, I hear the 2024 register. The FN limited registration in the check transfer.
Kessben.
Do you know what we found out?
Mitio.
I'll give you a classic example. Who uses central region as a place, as a region, sorry. Central region has 22 district registration centers. We deployed our agents during the registration and transfer. Every day they do what they call print out, and everybody can bear me out. That print out, Emma today, the number of persons that have been transferred into this district or constituency. And something interesting. When Electoral Commission at the pen drive no buy and I check a central region register, you know what we found out?
If
If you compare the printout for the 22 district offices, it gives you 35,000 transfers into central region.
35,000.
35,000. But the Electoral Commission at the do you know the number of people who have been transferred?
No.
71,000.
71,000.
Yes. It will be a year transfer without anybody knowing. Abrantie, Obi tina baby a year transfer without anybody knowing. And you think we will allow this? Look, a Futu constituency alone. A Futu constituency alone. The printout I want to show 6,206 transfers into a Futu.
Okay, which is winning by the enclave nina.
But you say,
me say which is winning by the enclave nina.
Yeah, no, a Futu constituency.
Okay.
A Futu is a standalone.
Kessben.
You know, we can print out now, daily print out now, it gives you 6,206 transfers. Now, guess what? The register from national, EC headquarters, they buy, do you know the number of transfers?
No.
Into a Futu? 10,113.
10,113.
Can you imagine this? My brother, can you imagine this? Look.
And the additional 4,000 now, Abeka Honey.
And who is doing those transfers? You see, we should be very careful. Jane Mensa, Electoral Commission chairperson. Who in the way?
Me too.
or recruited 2 IT consultants. One, your friend is Dr. Fourier J. 2, the second person, your friend is Yakwachi.
Kessben.
Chedina Mibubono.
Me too.
Yakwachi. Now, only Yakwachi, who he is.
Yakwachi, where?
Good. Unim papa na your friend no, Amfo Kwachi no. Unim no.
Machidi no.
Oh, Amfo Kwachi is a very popular person. Sebio. Oni Atiasifo Webium. He was the special assistant to Nanado.
Kessben.
You go and recruit his son as your IT consultant. Look, do you know that as we speak, we don't even know the entry and exit protocols within the EC. So effectively what it means, meaning say, the login protocols have been so badly compromised. Why me no Okasa is here? Bishop Iniana.
Mr. Speaker.
Oh, sorry, Mr. Speaker. Sorry. Me no Okasa is here. You may be in control of the login credentials of the Electoral Commission without anybody knowing.
But this is saying you'll be on the wall logins, no?
So how do we know?
Because you need a certain passcode to be able to access their system.
No, so how do you know? Do you know that for a fact? Go. Mr. Speaker.
Cancel.
How do you know that for a fact?
That is according to the statement I see in Ankasaka, right?
No, but I am saying, sir. Obineka also trust but verify and
exactly
verification then of that statement. Is that not what an audit does?
Kessben.
Huh? Minya, Bibisa wo. So these are look. I could go on and on. Look, in the 2020 election, Pusiga constituency, when we said the NDC won the parliamentary with 60-something votes. So if you allow, yes. In fact, the matter ended up at a petition at the Bolga High Court. I was the lawyer for the NDC MP who won.
Okay.
So I'm telling you what I have experienced. This time we wake up one morning to see that about 25 people have been moved, transferred from Tamale to Pusiga without their knowledge. Have you seen what is called gerrymandering playing out? You hear Nanabi Samuel Wuku saying we'll win by strategy. So what is that?
Exactly.
What strategy are they talking about? Is it this gerrymandering? People don't know what is coming. Allah.
Yes, but council, in all of this, electoral commissions, Monfa all the facts and figures.
Okay,
just as you have presented,
hold on with that statement. So when we send it to them, how would you know that the corrections have been effected?
I'm sure someone you're open to the process as a political party, and
no, but say if we present these things that you are saying to them, how would we know that they have effected the correction?
And I'm sure the internal mechanism, in doing the reverse transfers,
hold on.
Wouldn't the political party be part of it?
So if you listen to us, all we have asked for is NDC Waha, MPC Waha. My monitor the audit. How wrong is it? Look, let me tell you. April, I want to read a letter to you. But all line also.
Meet you, pa.
May come as my mouth engineer so. Why this call is not novel?
Me too.
Kenya. The Electoral Commission of Kenya. This is a press release dated 4th 2017. Audit of the Register of Voters. KPMG has been engaged by the Independent Electoral and Boundary Commission to audit the Register of Voters as required by blah, 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 blah. The audit is conducted for the purpose of 1, verifying the accuracy of the register. 2, recommending mechanism of enhancing the accuracy of it. This thing has been done before. In fact, in 2022,
Meteor Council,
the same KPMG conducted an audit of the Kenyan register. Do you know what they found out?
Meteor.
They found out that unauthorized officials had access to the register. How is that even possible? Mina. When you my branch here,
Exactly.
In 2020, he was a representative of Nanado at the Coalition Center, correct?
Meteor Council, sure.
Kessben.
And so the presumption is that you be in favor of the party, Ada.
Anna, why you look? Let me ask you: who is a senior journalist of this republic? Can you? NDC calling for a meeting with the EC, and we said, look, for the sake of transparency, which is a core constitutional principle.
Kessben.
What did we say? We simply asked, say, let the media be there when we come to you on this audit of the register issue. And I want it. Why did the Electoral Commission reject the request to have the whole thing televised? No, be now say you obi a wodi intro no obeka so or the dance edeba.
Now, council, more present your petition.
But you see,
just wrap it up.
Hold on, more journalists. You should also help the conversation. If the meeting with the EC was televised, who would it inure to? And you're more journalists for. Would it not enhance the transparency conversation? But when the Electoral Commission rejected that thing, you people kept quiet.
Yes, but I don't know your proposal against what the EC and
no, but I'm saying, sir,
yes,
the request to have it televised was it not going to enhance the work of the media?
It is definitely, it will enhance, and then remember your first-hand information crowd. But the EC is equally telling you, say, well, on the internal mechanism, and for that reason, no, I mean, we make it proposals. It is for them to accept or reject.
No, hold on.
The question is that.
Hold on. I beg you.
Council, me brain just wrapping it up.
Yeah, I'm just wrapping up. Oko, the EC head officer, they have a big logo of the Electoral Commission in front of their corporate head office. Do you know their motto?
It's you.
Transparency, fairness, and integrity. What is the meaning of transparency? Anopaya, you know, yeah, demonstration, yeah, ubi will say we, yeah, would you? Huh?
Gonna be a hoodie.
Imagine, say, you have refused, say, would you with them. What would be the perception out there?
Interesting. Council, so what will be the way forward? Now, petitioner present, I mean, what making more calls to the EC?
I've seen, say, even now the Electoral Commission is working 24 hours. But we say Omar released a statement very deep into the night.
Kessben.
That's the beginning.
Okay.
Omar say, they'll get back to us. Then we'll be informed.
Very well.
Look, all we say, and in my conclusion, is that we want J. Mensah of IEE. this J Mensa has been corrupted by Akufo-Addo. This is not the J Mensa this Sebio, the Ghanaian made J Mensa na ni no ye juma wo IEA. This Chinese made the that be yes no. Adabraka.
All right, made as a council, I don't pay for your time.
That's it, so.
Very well. And lawyer Digital Makulona, Meneno Edin Komono concerning and draw demonstration at the NDC almost enough is enough for the Electoral Commission, bringing us to exactly 9 after 8. Hi, Kessben 92.9, Kessben TV live across the country. Say we used to DSTV at channel 364, Go TV channel 121. We are live on Facebook and across social media platforms. So, Mr. Speaker, Mame Emma. My bigger for no action na me ma wo mo akwaba uncle ebo magin
me jo so minia
ya pom ti se bi hu wa je
o chale na kra na my busy kakra ejuma yekodi ye ni result na abase yese nyimpa miensa na amo document nyina ye accurate. I was the one in charge of Western region and Central region
in filling the forms okay,
and so we would make sure say aye ejuma nhote and untina yabe boy no musalancha matide ka no sesi ano obo party for ni ka se o impayfo be hu no on contest you. I'm sure say that conversation is over now.
I'm not sure say it's over now. Say
it's over now. He will be on the ballot. He will contest the election, and God willing, he will be the first independent president or the Kabum Nimpuntu Babagana, which is very important, like it has happened in Benin in the last 19 years. In the last 19 years, Benin had an independent president. Twice. Yayi would try 10 years as independent president. After that, Benin people voted for another independent president, Patrice Talon. If you go to Benin, they only export cotton and sometimes cashew. Yet the economy is regarded one of the fastest growing economies in the world. They call the cotton white gold. We have the gold itself in Ghana as the largest producer of gold in Africa.
Kessben.
Number 7th in the world. Gold. I won't mention others. And you could see, say, there's something happening here. One is being managed by an independent, unjoined political party, or doing on man straightforward.
Okay.
And one is being governed by political parties. They seek the interests of their parties first before they seek the interests of the nation. We want to go the Benin way. That is why Mr. Alancha Martin will be on the ballot.
Very well. May that say, Mamema the Honorable Daniel Kosiashama, actually Namema Nakwaba, former member of Parliament for the good people of Buem. Honorable, good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Speaker.
Eradiado Mehoya, now on say.
Oh,
the Huna Chepa. Koye Kabi.
You can underground kakra.
Kessben.
Very well.
And a chef for native for Nina.
May that say. How about you imagine?
Speaker, I think.
Eradiado Mehoya, now on say.
Namado Muye, Michia Minia.
A poor band
no man shower. Hanyamiadum, a hoyaboko. Minia Ashama honorable. Now what then? My Kodaka. Yeah, so you will campaign so. You will campaign so. That the president in waiting, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Eko Ashamai, Oko Klo, and Oko Punkatamanso.
Kessben.
Sa constituency si amabodin nyina ye constituency sa ye to about MPP ye ntanya do.
Okay.
Winning pa the statistics shows. Ntiama MP se wo sa areas ni nyina ye. MP the exception of Crow, I tire swing. And Kylie nyina ye NDC strongholds. Na mede nemi hu wo sa 3 constituencies endra no. Eyim kran sheke se e ma obiara oye MPP ni. And Ubiara opposite Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia be president of Ghana. Said Ashamai na Dr. Bawumia esi family page twi dikada. Na ye call crow. Oh, the na market mu na baby says I think nipa bi ana we see Dr. Baumia anya do bitum kura si fam aye campaign wo hefa na den wo na neden na waka amri bi word bi eba yen political discussion or say popo bribri me sure say no na nam so na popo bribri akire nipa bi a afei de nsema waka kan be say adenti na pehene pa be kasasa nti Dr. Baumia gu aproboso ene obeko sige obeko adan na honso or the na probo no
Kessben
akotua so ho ye boda chidom ye mu bi ye ba radio sin adu awia bokọ ye be hia won na ye ne it is possible bas no ba bi be gire bia no ya boa na ya abodehuru akire Ghana fo
Kessben
me ye otubobo engineering school na you will be a friend science and calculation. Now science and calculation, your topic be a treaty make up a friend acceleration. Acceleration is the rate of change of velocity with time. Velocity a change of distance with speed. Will be our way physics. No, they are making what you say. Now, so calculate acceleration. But we say your velocity no a speed with time. Now, yet me and I calculate the acceleration of a speed of a vehicle moving at certain distance. Now, your vehicle A, vehicle B, a move with a different acceleration with the same distance. Edu baby a we say vehicle A and vehicle B, though with different acceleration, will be neck to neck. Because car now no where chino A move earlier than B, but because B is of higher acceleration at a point in time, they will be at neck to neck. Now we are a good scientist. Who say when they get neck to neck, because of B with a higher acceleration, before they get to their destination, B will take the lead.
I see.
And you know, yeah, we say election research be about I find neck to neck. I didn't know neck to neck. Maybe a chemuno. Now NDC former President Mahama was taking the lead in all the research. Now Dr. Baumia was trailing. And then the latest and authentic research about Montaigne shows say they are neck to neck. It means B is with a higher acceleration. So before they get to their destination, B will take ahead of A.
Let us say, Honorable IAP, and watching in Canon Pacho Shadow. So, number is 0550 596 929 0550 567 and no a numbers I don't pay your day a juba. I mean, Shassi in free Honorable Daniel Kosiashama. So now, one on and draw the party no a call demonstration across the country, all the regional capitals. Mamintieno Simedu na Yantuaso ending como. Honorable, may Shassi be free also.
Yo, Mr. Speaker.
Kessben
That was an Panampa and dry demonstration. Na asana mbeka ho asem no. Me chia me party leadership from the flag bearer, the vice presidential candidate, national, to the branch executive. And a Ghana phone nyina and dra omo opepa. Edi NDC for echi akasa achre EC electoral commission say bombodia na yenye ye register no auditing we enye say yakofa tuo ana ye obi atem. Electoral commission is a state institution being paid from the national coffers. Nejumani say on compile register. Now in the compilation of the register, no, who was stakeholders? Omajwi Dresusu
Kessben
to make sure say register no. Eye ngumabia edahwa. Say Mr. Speaker, we near you are convinced say you win by merit. And I said Daniel Kwesi Ashamalo Sususwa. Meaning say I lost by merit. That is all that we are looking for. And if the problems are legal director or Imanity, the election director, Dr. Manibuama, the national chairman, when you know it is nothing about just NDC, but it is a national asset. All the problems were given out to the what? To the EC. Almost pay more. But the question is that who say we are auditing? You work as a car. Now NDC never qualify information, bro. They've given you some of the figures, some of which are like number one, an authorized voter transfers. Musadi Nipa 243,540 in the account. Another one is unidentifiable what? Voter transfer paths. Ube Kaya, there was a timer, the EC's ni laptops era.
Yeah.
EC BVDs era ye. Ye kasase ebe to me so be ba. Almost see there be nothing will happen. It will not affect anything. Now, these unidentified voter transfer paths, say, your transfer will be din their comic constituency, but the transfer din no afreno anyhow. So how do you get this? According to say, ECA generating nipa, and now creating nipa baby, A2 ako baby. Say omunko hono munko tuaba.
Kessben.
Ba wo tro dia political actors agents ni bibia ewo ho. So those are some of the problems sir. SSO yes I tro say uko tamale safa wo official at transfer amanfo a omo hodi edi akopusiga about 38. Nipa wo transfer no wamba unche say transfer meeting.
Kessben.
Na fa koho. Nipa no kra onim say who transfer anything. Mr. Speaker, who do you say we want? Say easy kasem bichirawa. How do you take it? Because they told you that they have a robust system. Obia into me and penetrating. Na enye EV officer or yes hadien. Enye akrao. Enye kumasi. Enye takradi. Ehetamali. So you ask yourself these questions. And all like Wamos is here in the Futu constituency. How should it be said? A NIPAM register to about 6,000. Say EC register according 10,000 plus.
The transfer.
The transfers. No?
Yeah.
So these are the issues we need to interrogate. But this is not far-fetched. Nia a woman say, MPP for Kachere, Samia Ukuse saying, or see, they are going to win by strategy, not by the performance, not by the way they expended the 1.1 trillion Ghana cedis revenue manyao. Or see, we are going to win by strategy. What does that tell you? That a political party forms a government.
Kessben.
And the key persons in the government, elections, or see the strategy be win election, but say, Obeka say, drip, and a cathedral, and agenda 111, and a sino hydro projects, and no na yebe bubo so achiremo, na ya who say, pay the money we have gotten, a chemwe juma maye, 1.1 trillion AMPP for. And then this is where Baba say, oh, for our 8 years, no, from Atamis to Mahamani, 247 billion Ghana cedis as revenue. And this is for, then when we do that as a marketer, marketing, see, the definition of marketing is identification of what? Customers and satisfy them appropriately and profitably. Who are the customers of the state, the citizens of this country? You identify their needs, you satisfy them appropriately and profitably. And no nature say you've been able to show us how you've expended our 1.1 trillion Ghana cedis and Minister of Finance
Kessben.
But if you put that aside, and now Kachre will say you are going to win by strategy. And Ashanti Regional Chamazu say the MPP, or see, we have 1 million ways to win election. And you begin to see distance. You have to what? Join them together. Then you see the way the election want to go. In any case, why should the what? Electoral Commission be defending
Kessben.
that we are not going to audit, we will not do this because the Constitution have mandated us. You are to be a referee. They are to be a referee, to have an independent mind. By their posters, they say no, and say they are independent minded.
Yes, but you are also supposed to know, say nobody is supposed to interfere.
What in the way NDC act here is not constitutional? What is it? They should tell us. Have they asked, has MPP asked for auditing before? At that time, were they interfering? Did the sitting EC listen to them?
Kessben.
Has she undertaken that? So when they did something yesterday, and today they are using the Constitution to tell you that nobody should interfere, then you know that they are not independently minded. They are showing the whole nation clearly say their interest in these elections, no, and he said, "Yen support you be no winning." That is what it is showing. Because listen to the number of names, sir. Yabamau, Dr. Forikra Yambonidi, Appiah Afuakwa,
Kessben.
Kwame Appiah Kubi,
Kessben.
Nashe Boss Masari. All these people who are politically colored were pushed to EC. And NDC mentioned severally. And the government did not budge. The Council of State did not budge. What did they say? And then the civil society, some were speaking, but some did not speak at all, as before. So you ask yourself, what is happening in this country? You say, we all want peace.
Kessben.
We all want peace in this country. With these problems, let us audit the register. And then you give it out.
Okay.
But I would like to use this opportunity to congratulate. EC are disqualified as 11, but I couldn't have the time political parties.
And they said they are giving them 1 week to correct the mistakes on the form.
Okay. So it's not a disqualification.
No, not yet.
So the media
Kessben.
where I'm making now, the heading is not correct.
Okay.
One will say, no, as I say, say, mommy, the correct feel I said, almost 1 week. So that is the way to go. Okay. This is not a war. Not at all. Just open up. NDCC, Maunipa, Yenipa, and then the independent person. Yenina yentinasi, register nuni, afrantomunina munkahu. Yenche say, adienwaye, okay, mienko, now bianco in campaign. What is a big deal about this?
All right, may I say, Honorable Ashaba, thank you very much. My Honorable, you pay so, not Mintieno, or Mamintio for 10 minutes.
Maminchia, what's your fubi?
Kessben.
Na Minchia, sorry, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and na pamfo a wanama wobontua. Electoral Commission register any NDC. NDC ewo ho kwan se wo hu biribi ewo register ni mu na won adwene mu no enkoya. Watching Electoral Commission adwene esiso.
Kessben.
MPP so sa 2016 yehu niam bi a na enye ewo register ni mu. Yatwe Electoral Commission adwene esiso. Ebi wotumi correct. Ebi nso won't man correct. Na ni won't man correct. Ye ka ho asem no. Asem a papa na wo ye president. And na wo ye former president John Mahama. O kan no. O see. There's not 100% credible register anywhere across the globe. As she say, we are seeing
Kessben.
Yeni electoral register ana register biara yede to aba eye kurjen amfom so bia ni ho. Nti electoral commission mpemfu be ka kire wo se would me prepare register na ye 80% correct it me gina so yede to aba. Na maybe say eden na asesa. Enede obi pese ansana obegyina me ato aba ama no chise onya register eye 100% krujen yenya ne sa eye but onu yense wutumi nya ne sa wo ba bia eden na asesa maybe say eno demonstration na wo kwen no wo wie no e clean register na obi be kasi dabi you dabi na kire say yenya ye wo MPP mu no we have been vindicated. Yaka chire wonsi enye demonstration ena be kini register amayen se pese register no ye hu bribi ewo mu enye ye pese ye yifimu e wo se ye the evidence enuma bi ye hu ye pese ye clean no ye de koma electoral commission na ye no electoral commission trase na ye clean register no bitie papa on the kasa fi NDC mun edj o can say be
Kessben.
He's not contradicting himself. Osi what per se electoral commission be clean register now what trans ni wo hwemu bi na nya ni tin electoral commission from once one brother one trans no Mr. Speaker electoral commission one free NDC say munya demonstration no na mo mbra na trans
almost some facts and figures or more no
but there be some trans you present your facts and figures. If you don't have, you tell them. Because will be. I'm going to go Supreme Court and him. I'm going to fact figures be our farm. And so no more demonstration. They are noted for that. You're talking about 2020. Where your demonstration, many per week. When we are going to Supreme Court, no, we have figures and found. It's a catch you say, on a Mobile demonstration, I'm a nipe money facts and figures. Into Munya demonstration, no, number electoral commission quatrance, number of facts and figures, be a Mufa come electoral commission. No one has to clean register. Maybe me MPP ni register ni clean near to aba. Ebe boa ama Dr. Bawumia wini. Intimate me jet to say. Send this year who be register ni ma. One fan come here him. Na sad demonstration to be what call demonstration to a year na electoral commission say Debbie ya na mon trance mo the figures be kura ba ya nhwe and yan koye demonstration ni yan put to pressure and fan to electoral commission so na won we register ni mo ni yan one trance ni yan hwem but they haven't said that sad register demonstration who be say ne pan be say dent na mo call registration anything for na bi one can't because I didn't see a moko registration demonstration. You have it. Electoral Commission say mumbra ne entrance.
But I what here is so a press conference mo a year response mo the buy. Almost say already no the NDC for mention for instance paga one more year their friend reverse transfer. Until the omo cars over 35 persons ya transfer one more year that. Now NDC say why would you want to do internal things? Wabra won't pay up to us.
Yeah, the machines, NIPA, and the Electoral Commission.
Yes.
When you say digital machines, they can mess up.
Exactly.
O NIPA kura what trust na what training some control machine ni chinu. And you depend na adwene power won tim. And it the Electoral Commission say, baby amu hu self so wona. Mo kire ye no ya reverse enti mo call register mo say ya reverse ya na se me ya DC panyia na ka me say baby ya hu ohaw ni nyina ya de ko akoma electoral commission no mo correct ya ka to say now give us a copy of the register the corrected one ni ya hwe say ni ya case mo aye no mo aye won aye na feel be demonstration na no aye miss me who say demonstration wa ye nra no woman the ginger won base
okay
because any me bia won fra bear and na ma okaka no ama manfu afu inti base na a week and yes sir anka sa demonstration e hia anya ne mmere ni mmere also were demonstration here mmere one yisi atrance no what documents ni figures facts and figures ni nyina akoma on na yisi anya hu biribia na wo ka biribia chenchen yisi sese na meye samere no the way demonstration obi abete wase anya mmere yisi abue na pon se mmra and indeed so ya ndisi ni now frabera etumi ko gina ho didi ahemfo asofo nkramofo mpanhinfo young traditionalists or crowds are bosomfo won a we apai to me catch the wensi they are not responsible. Hey, mimi krom hene osade yo Kwasi Akufu the second onye responsible otumfo say to now me count your call krobomemu the corner of Euro. Na ofred Dr. Abawomia se me pese me ne wuhia wo me piem ansa ne abehia adom no wonu ko hia wo piem Euro hine efi ni piem oba no the corner of Euro o say this is my son o ka chere ba Abawomia o say me bani aduma suna waye eti aboa wo mangana and then asem na former president Mahama e ka chere the corner of Euro. So are you hypocrite? Nana Mr. Wu, we say, Ubi ya na or Hina one, Tina Okan, Mr. Wade, I political discussions, some mechanic your kind of fire. So are you hypocrite? 2-4-8-2, or took a course, Mr. John Mahama said, we are hypocrite. The moderator of the Presbyterian Church of Ghana also, we are hypocrite. A former president. And no man the base na ye week.
Kessben.
Inti nkrofuma emra ne man na Dubai. Na onabo esi din ketia ma eko school Canada no. Wakoka wa asem na weekend wo base a. Nkrofuma na fi wo mra bontin no wo manya dide. Emra police ni was so professional. Professional police by the IGP na nkrofo.
But there were a few instances.
When they do it, then you can't get everything. There's no 100% credible register anywhere. Demonstration better and I'll be 100%. Definitely, Nipani be cry now, or no quite demonstration that actually route to self for Hano, or Nipani be cry, Saba, and Rami who pictures be. I could be our shed the powder. I didn't know what that quang, Lord of Quang highway. Why demonstration to my Kirby uncle? Definitely say police for a yard on Friday, use of minimum force to clear the road.
Kessben.
I'm going to demonstration in na Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, no na mashama.
Okay.
No nam boom katamanso. Na onam kruo. Oba pro. Na mobaya sani ya no aba pro no winia. Maba be Johnson na register ni nyenti na ya wini. Me I think say wo pebribi aka kire won krofo. Na minua wo frɛ no kasai ɛna ɔnabo ahyama aka sɛ me hu adwuru me.
But now they say for mama
me hu adwuru me ne sɛ what say Samia Wukuni nipa bi akwa say we are going to win this election with a strategy. Yes, with a strategy. With a credible strategy. Your strategy ne ba akwa ne say and net Dr. Bawumia ye obribi e say meet and greet. It is a strategy. Odu baby o market no was gina no was chichi ankrofo. That is one of our strategy.
Kessben.
You will be a friend stakeholders consultation. A one no share himful, or share Muslimiful, or share traditionalists, or share trade unionists in a room. A one night himful no kasa. What's a wubedin kunimu? A sofusi ya bompa mount. Imam fusi ya friend ya miamount. Maybe your call as a sewa. Now we see. Dr. Mabunbo mi ekwa ya soro na abo 1. Nti yen san na yen ya no okoya so mi di na echi. O PFI o pure shen mosque ho no. Mi mam fo penfo ho shot say spirit bi aba show mu kom fa so mo sorry. Na obako be so ni say imam panyin no. O say I give your hand to Allah.
Okay.
Na a strategy. If they don't have a strategy going into 2024 elections, we have a strategy. And the strategy is what we are using. Your friend will be community connect. It's a strategy.
Okay.
Community connect. I don't know if you are numera ye bogwa ni akofra musicians bi no nga be bonyom na attract youth no. Youth connect. I don't know ya we see yan campaign dancing kwa. Yes, your friend youth connect. Yeah, the musicians never na attract youth no. They gather themselves, then we talk to them. Your friend youth connect. It is a strategy.
Better say horrible.
They don't have a strategy. We have.
Message about Subim. Thank you. 38 minutes after 8. Hi, Kessben. Well, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I like the panel on your program for their good analysis and revelations. It seems Mr. Appiah is too sure. He shouldn't forget that we are not doing physics. We are doing politics. Politics results is full of surprises. It's good the EC is working on the register again. God bless Ghana. God bless Kessben. And God bless you, Mr. Speaker. Thank you.
Yeah, in fact, and it is
Where is it?
We can find examples.
Smith, but good morning, Mr. Speaker. Please, what I'm saying is that Ghana here, when the NDC is in power, everything is totally good. The same thing, if the NPP is in power, everything is totally good. I'm saying that the NDC have seen clearly that they will lose the elections come December 7. That is the more reason why they have begun complaining. Thank you for a message. Eric Kweku, Patriotic Voices, anyway, but say I still stand by what I said, that NDC has failed Ghanaians as the major opposition political party without any good policies for Ghana. But they want to create unnecessary tension in the country. Let's leave the NDCs to stay in opposition forever, because NDC is Ghana's biggest problem. Thank you for a message. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Can't you see that the NPP man has diverted the topic of discussion? We are very much aware that EC is in bed with the NPP. It started in 2020 election result declaration, where the EC declared about 3 different figures result in the NPP favor. Mahama Beba, Kweku Richard, Edwefi Wasa East, Anna Ediaba. Kweku, thank you. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Please kindly ask the NDC and the NPP, why is the opposition party always against the doings of the Electoral Commission, whilst the incumbent is always okay with the doings of the Electoral Commission? Reverend Chenebua Kodria, what the way Abba. Reverend, thank you for a message, Anope. But that's it. Capito Edway Free Gosso Eddie Abba, or say, Capito Gosso, I said, let's continue to support and vote for Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia come December 7 to add more policies to create more jobs for the good people of the country. God bless Dr. Bawumia and the New Patriotic Party. But remember, Uncle Eboso, na mintieno for 10 minutes. Uncle Ebo. Yes, Mr. Speaker.
Yes. Interesting times ahead. Mr. Speaker, Odika Maminchia Msalencha Mantena no Kafu Mama Pat.
Yes,
Naminchia Oye KOD. Yan ranimate ye, Oye Kwame Usudansu lawyer, Kwame Usudansu 40 years old, a young man.
Now be adorn that ben.
Oh, Onchebia.
Okay.
Onchebia. Na
Kessben.
Michia ye afrofanta for Ghana na nyi biaza fa na nyina. Masalancha mas no sha Ghana for youth board there. Obama won a youthful vice presidential candidate. He has done it. Why should boss there 50% of the appointment will be for the youth. He will do it. Now, it is interesting that ma obi send a text message, When MPP is in power, they become the spokespersons for electoral commission. When NDC is in power, they do the same. When they are in opposition, EC is an enemy. Because Mpanyefose, Nimpo Chichwetru no.
Kessben.
Usro Ayada. Because when you say, when I was in power, maybe I had control, I had some degree of manipulation. Until now that I'm in opposition and the other person is in power, he can also do the same. That is why this cycle always goes and comes back again. And I believe that the solution is what Mr. Lanchamanten has provided in the GTP. A position of electoral commission should not be appointed by the president. It is not fair that we are going to play a gala or whatever, and one team selects the referee. and look at appointment Awako or electoral commission in recent times. Somebody like Bosman Asari, he was my mate. We were mates in Legon. In fact, we were in Legon Hall together. Both of us played Legon Hall football team. I can never trust his independence. I can never, because on campus, we knew where we belong. And such appointment, I'm for quite about me. All these things, you see, people joke. People have taken the whole thing like Real Madrid Barcelona match, how to folk match.
It's not here. And can't answer what you're going to say.
But you're a man, so please, I didn't utter a word.
Cancel the bone in the but I mean,
the point I'm making here is that people take this whole exercise there. To them, I'm more Real Madrid or Barcelona. So we are joking. Let me tell you, say if you don't take time as a nation, then you protect this democracy we have, we will live to regret. One of the major things we need to do, we need to ensure the wakodo only there time being a credible voters register. You see, if a political party can run down the country like the MPP has done, look at Galamsey issue, look at the economy. I mean, look at what is happening in this country. Look at the corruption. A country like Ghana was about $5 million, $50 million would defeat athletes. Was it $60 million? Was it renovate hostels? Was it $4.5 million? Was it accreditations? Yet in stadium, Kafisi, none of our stadiums are good enough to meet their standard. Can you imagine? And if a government can run a country down like that and have advantage in terms of manipulation of electoral register, unless you're able to win the power, that government will not take us serious. Because it can continue to run down the country, enrich themselves, and because they know that election time, they have their people there to manipulate the system for them. Because yet to Abamo, so that you'll be accountable to us by way of a Juma Aye. On the basis of which you be decided to Abamo. So if somebody has control about to manipulate the system to win an election, then why would the person take us serious? Why would the person even think of developing the country? The person can develop a political party. They can be stealing like the way it is going on. They can be doing whatever because they know that at the end of the day they can win the election. Not because the people want it, but because they have control over the system. That is why it is important that a Ghanaian, BU, NDC, MPP, CPP, Afafanto, wherever, it should be of great concern to you the credibility of our electoral process, the integrity of our electoral process. Because in Yuma, send the yesterday, so you be an argument boom gig, Yamin pa, or fate. That's why you cool Ghana. There won't be electoral commission, there won't be any political party again. Yeah. But there will be Ghana. So if you're a Ghanaian, begin to think as a Ghanaian because it has happened elsewhere. Because when people don't have confidence in the system, then they will resort to other means.
Kessben.
But so you form part of the opposition political parties, and rather than someone show up.
You see what happened yesterday. Mr. Lenchamanton has publicly made a statement, and he's backing the request for audit. I mean, it should be. In fact, what will be the takeout? What will happen to electoral commission if they do audit? I mean, what will happen to them? Yes, as he so that every stakeholder being a clear conscience. Young neighbor Jay there, say Mulusi fairly, say Mwini fairly. No, let's audit the system in the presence of all of us, all the key stakeholders, so that Obia Kofie with clear conscience and clear intentions. But if, say, electoral commission, you don't have anything to hide, it won't take 1 week to audit. With technology we have, it won't take more than 1 week. Within 3 or 4 days, the auditing can be done. Okay. So what do you have to hide? But as I said, the way forward is that We need to amend our constitution, and which is Mr. Alan Chamerton. What Mr. Alan Chamerton has said. That is why he's saying that he will create a second chamber in place of Council of State. So the second chamber will be responsible for such appointment. So that on your president, although you electoral commissioner, and your president, although you OSP, your president, although you chief justice, the president can take the chief of defense staff because he is the commander-in-chief of Ghana Armed Forces. But other independent bodies in there, the president should never be allowed to interfere so that those people, they can work independently and objectively. And on that note, I want to call every Ghanaian, don't let your political affiliation surpass your national affiliation as a Ghanaian. Let's all fight to protect the Constitution, this Fourth Republican Constitution. Let's protect it by making sure that Obibiala or Yejuma under the Constitution, why Yejuma ye? Because that's the only way we can safeguard the Constitution. Other than that, if people don't have confidence, like what is happening, you see, it's sometimes when it starts like that, you might think, oh, and this food no way wanazi. But I'm telling you, majority of Ghanaians who are suffering because of high cost of living, who are suffering because of high cost of production or high cost of doing business. All of them have interest. They may not have the direct opportunity like some of us have to speak it. So when we speak for a lot of Ghanaians that let's the electoral commissioner and his people do the right thing. Let's audit and all of us be clear in our minds that we are going into the election with genuine, credible register, which is of integrity. And for me, that is the most important. It's not about NDC and NPP. It's about safeguarding the peace we have, safeguarding the unity we have as a nation. That is what is important. That is not what political parties coming to power to enrich themselves and be sending their children to abroad and be making money, invest in other countries' economy like Guyana and all that. That is not what we need. We need to save this country. That is what is important.
Thank you very much. I mean, a few of the messages are about now. Honorable Mo Emra Galamsey, so now Yen wrap up. We say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. I'm Sophia, speaking from Medoma Kumasi. Please tell the Afrafranto man to give us a break because Alan is not coming to power today or tomorrow. He is just spoiling the votes. Thank you for a message. I would about Sophia. We say, good morning, Mr. Speaker. Good morning, Mr. Speaker. Please, for the avoidance of chaos in the country during the general elections, can't the EC do a new register for the elections? And Joseph Chano sensing that one from Shama in the Western region. Good morning, Speaker. Diego from Eye Tafo in Kumasi. Or see the man in blue and yellow said it all. May he live long. God bless Ghana from Eye Yanom. Thank you for a message. I would about Diego. May I say, I see NPP all the way. The NPP all the way. NDC has no plans. That is why they keep blaming the Electoral Commission for everything. Allah bless Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia and all NPP members of Parliament. Thank you for a message. Benzema anyway for Cape Coast and yeah. It is only 51 after 8. High Kessben 92.9. Now this is a year matching. But your Galam say no issues, no Andra. Many would in committee you see any a year. The ad hoc interministerial committee no Asia. Now they are making a certain demands from government, indicating say 1% abai a banner the friend of small scale mining no. Now I feel the politicization of Galamsey issues no ought to stop. Medical catcher say I no pay you may be ewo bomfa, but mean tell me for no ewo Galamsey no eho. Now I feel ba ya twaso edin komo. Alright, I pay measures here edi free.
Being fair to the Electoral Commission, which you have a Antonio Kasaya, Osi
Kessben,
Buckman, Ebu Buckman, Mr. Ebu Buckman, Osi say Electoral Commission be registered in forensic auditing. What will happen? One can be better when you're auditing. Oh, you haven't said it anywhere. I'm here to hear. No, what's it? Mumra near transit. No more form of facts and figures in the auditing and free. They will pay for it. It's more facts and figures about the action. Na demand is our part. And now my mother actually any my mother actually ye. Ye for say he pay here say you be auditing. Then we go and do it.
Okay.
We just have some electoral commission canning. On can we be BS on yet? One say organized labor. What's a better demonstration? It's a galamsey. What have they done? They have made the interministerial committee. Headed by Honorable Kandapa. And yes, we quite demonstration every year as long as Besiano. One before the other. One we organized labor and a interministerial committee. Information and say it's been very fruitful discussion. It means certain demands are organized labor. Government is meeting them halfway. That can stop the demonstration. Into quatrans, Branian trans, your transi we are not still allowed now by demonstration. It's your constitutional right. Sign your part learning. There's a thin line between galamsey and legalized mining. It is a organized labor, so can see young yai mining, small scale mining in Iran. And of course, one can say young yai large scale mining because the small scale mining mostly the indigenous Ghanaian business. Now it's young man and the saying, let us widen the line between galamsey and small scale mining. There be a make once na yehunu once na mpobina ya yehunu ewiano onua na eduane dwa na wadan boja a ohunu yen simple means say small scale miners no nipa bonofu a ewom anya wo nyina ana ya wo wia wo ho ko mine wo insum and the forest reserve anya one concession. This year trust ne kase yen ban ni nyina. What about those who are doing responsible mining? Wonga abang ama won krata ama won tumi approve concession ama won won consume and the forest reserve. They haven't gone beyond their concession. Yes, Anna, we are not being fair to them. Into organized labor and the interministerial committee this year, no one share those who have gone beyond their concession and mining in the river bodies and mining on forest reserve are approved for them. No? Let's fight them. Let's stop them. And no any organized labor and the interministerial committee. HSC. Now, Ubejina Kwakasi, Medemeba, Mebane, Galamsey. Share because child will Krubi Shefra Ameyaw DC. Ewo Subing Ufi Dunkon of Fin, Unwa Fire Free Diaso, then Chilabuasi, Sana Uko. Now, what one Galamsey no, say Isuto.
Yeah.
Na Shere Aniano, na gold no wa pekia, omo jambo trubi, Nkwala nyina peke, ye de gather and seal. That is Galamsey. Say our concession kra na obi ko concession mu obi concession okoye adwuma wom no nya gold kakra sata no na wotu awanka concession ya me dia okoye okomine wo concession ni ma minya 2% no wanya 1% Galamsey. Nti ya ka Galamsey no those in the Galamsey areas no they classify all small scale mining as Galamsey. Nti hu be here say ye be who is doing responsible small-scale mining and who is doing Galamsey. But yaka when you now don't forget about 3 million Ghanaians are doing small-scale mining stroke Galamsey. And I repeat, small-scale mining stroke Galamsey in this about 8 mining regions in this country. 8. Now, what can I say? One tasimu and stop Galamsey no now banning you are preventing not less than 3 million Ghanaians their livelihood. Inti ehube here say yebeto yamboase na wonga woye illegal mining no eno na me na woye fe Galamsey no ba okodu mining center ha odo mo fe ni nyina Galamsey me ko Galamsey whether it is responsible or irresponsible. Inti speaker ne aban ye ne say Yamba metaitai will be especially those who are doing the responsible mining. Nemumwanga where Galamsey Minerals Commission approve obia so nkoya mining wonsum. No. Until obia mining wonsum bia you are Galamsey illegal mining. You have to stop them. Obia and just say me omukra say
Kessben.
Sir, small scale mining association for Nagasa have taken upon themselves. Say, ampa nipa bonufu bi ana akọ nsum ana forest reserve edisai wondin eninti ama organized labor the pressure ato abounce say on man it one more adwuma mo it won ankasa so wogina birim na saa nipa bonofo no oma fight won say we de mani beto fama nsu nani afiase etel ba kakra and
say you can say
yes say you can say
here.
oh we share and I pay quite much documentary. I don't want to mention the TV
no
station.
I just want to know the river then we can cross check
inti oh sir Uncle Brane Pranum we jaya and you jaya na nsu nani beti wo just say nsu to na esamba so things are getting better and then wo insusia
Uncle Brane Prade ninti
minka se mi se ani gusetel ba se wa fi so and then omo petrol Air Force for no Navy for no air petrol obi ani sunsu biem but it will take some time as soon as any better inti yesramo mu amu 8 regions across the country mo ye proper responsible legalized small scale mining no munya madwuma na munya adwuma in such a way say mun say nsu na mun say yam forest reserve na no me call workshop be me kana me de manu yasi workshop na me call no lawyer AEC your CEO for Minerals Commission I one of the resource persons of Ekasa other suggestion be by very nice suggestion see to get I'm saying as a very simple thing there were 250 something parcels of forest reserves. After 250 parcels, about 100 in gold ever forest. It's other than selected those forests parcels of forest. Now you're harvesting the because Galam what's the forest nima? They destroy the trees.
Yeah.
Proper trees are gan higher pebia abundance yenya. So we remember timber contractors. Net timber contractors harvest trees, we harvest trees now about economic benefits. Yeah. Now you responsible small scale or medium scale miners. No mining gold no reserve.
Okay.
Well yeah, na feel reserve no. Na say gold no asam ho. Na dua nua. Nua na ye bedua and the next 50 to 100 years no. Nua ne be gina e say ya mining gold. Na gold nso M50. Ukwa research bia you not see gold there. Ni anya your forest reserves no back. So men we are benefit kra na echinima no be benefit. Since yes sir forest na ye reclaim forest na ye nua.
I mean Honorable Ashama because meaning some more pen in check my country. I mean Honorable Ashama their methodology on handling this galam say issues that Honorable I mean
yo Mr. Speaker, me 10 minutes wow.
Oh, 7. Memo 7 minutes.
Oh, so no, because 10.
Oh, the memo 10. No, he was at the alone.
Me poucho. And then they say you were EC representative. Oh, yeah.
Oh, EC representative.
Yeah.
Or boy,
see no evil. Smell no wrong. These are the people. These are the people that we have. They put the proficiency.
Send your former President Mahama.
Proficiency
aside. Power no ye easy rep.
The proficiency aside. And then they are detecting what they think is good for Ghana.
Thank you.
I didn't mention your name. Please.
Not
I didn't mention your name.
About this
let us
me. You were referring to me.
I didn't mention your name. I didn't mention your name. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I may come at you anybody's name. Menye easy rep on this program. I've been invited to this program as MPP
Mr. Speaker,
New Patriotic Party.
You see, MPP came to power. And they've contracted, I think, if not KPMG or Pricewaterhouse, to audit cocoa roads. Openi Amakwata oji 10 million say okoye auditing. Inti says here audit voters register. What is wrong with it? Some people for say their strategy is to do fanfare in the night. So NDC shouldn't have a strategy. Our strategy too is to audit the register in the interest of the people. That is what we are talking about here. They shouldn't run away. Do you get it right? Well, in this country, we have strata of people. Level. Tisemini abi oho oyari. Obizu oho wankosku. Obi oho oyekuani. Obi oho wakosku a teacher. Obi a nurse. Obi a lawyer. We have this strata of people. Inti say kasa. We must talk in the interest of everybody. Now I say, where are we heading towards as a nation? Say, yet to me, etnase, every constituency, you problem. You are telling me, say, Mahama say, oh, in every register, no, there will be some little problem. Is this little? 240,000. Is it little? MPP, you are amazing Ghanaians. Now, why won't they do this? Minia, enuna ediyeko, go and see the oil finds, the energy sector. Mahama Jaye, 3 oil fields, Atuabo gas, you name them. In there, we are importing light crude oil. The people who insulted Mahama say, you have created excess capacity. Today they are importing.
Galamsey ni suma.
Me free wa me ba Galamsey. Na mako cathedral. Me sure say one cathedral photo ndra. Do you get it? These are the people who are campaigning. Na nanuma omasa asiso ayeye Galamsey. Do you get it right? Omu shiri bibia no. Do you get it right? A political leader has the right to say nananu mushe sanyaman. In the western region, video, the youth stood up against the Galamseyers.
Yes, Ewo Jaboso.
Yes!
In the western
Didn't we see? Yes. Meanwhile, we have a government that we have paid. We have a government that the people are taking salary. Now the youth have to take it upon themselves to stop the Galamsey. What is the government doing with our money? Galam stop, who stop it? Operation Galam Stopper, Omuto pickups. Drones are yet toy. Why did they stop it? They are not interested.
Kessben.
Because that is the main reason why I say, and under MPP, one minimum I pay can, and I did, and I AC of retirity minimum. Now 8 years after na Munyansa Befi. 8 good years. Mukofa Musi community mining, any gold catcher. After na semuna say. So what can you tell me? Say, and you never mammy confidence say, and someone and I did this and someone who can obey. There is nothing.
Yes, but they are telling you, so as much as some of your worried said near money say no. Why is your presidential candidate and former president
who is worried?
Also promising say Oba Nkrofo ya jail omo because of Galamsey no Obema wo mo nyina amnesty.
In the context of say Yechi China for ama osafo mafu enumu eka say they have made the government machinery eka say ya mistake kra say ya chi no. What will you say? Now Ghanaians are in jail and you release the Chinese. Mr. Speaker, we must talk contextually. Where that statement and when that statement is made. That is what you should let Ghanaians know. But say cannot trust, then you are deceiving Ghanaians. Because Minti Western region, but Brante mo no ma say abanu etwana mofun uti ho etuo crowd, mfidie crowd, soldier for crowd. Soldier Franka esamu hwese ye boy ajapade hu ban no omu si Ghana for export abronti no omu fa to no mu nkogina border so na asase a ye se no ye bedua abro so no de no ye njan no. This is the thing you have to do. We have to do the analysis on in this country.
Kessben.
MPP for omu si omu ye sino hydro ekosi ko Falabadi beach edi ko junction monakofie Sino hydro abind to me tam here bauxite ediama China for no akosi one district one factory no amu ye hu dede wa ha no enye we B5 plus ni Sunda Industries amu ye India ni China for and na yes tam ye hia sika di ma mu nyansam be na wo we mu These are the issues we are interrogating. And these people should look at these issues before you even stand on the campaign platform and say, Uko Kasa. Who is Dr. Baumia? Is he not an economist? Who is he today? A digitalized person. And yes, sir. We shouldn't talk because MPP catcher say, yen follow my strategy. Sebikafra. Now, time 2012, 2016, MPP for calling for auditing. The government of that day accept and strategy. The same thing they did to what? GMPC. Time Chachuchi Kata also. All supported the sports MPP for our parliament. Honorable Siama, the current vice presidential candidate, I was on the floor. They were asking whether that is their core mandate. In then, the Honorable Kennedy Ajepon, Kachira Ghana for say, a Tuabo gas plant, Mahama Sienu, Onune chairman. Na say young vote among the AstroTurf, no, oh, mamu.
Representative with you, how is the NDC committed in the fight against Galamsey? I mean, going into this election,
Mahama has gone around the gold or mining areas.
Kessben.
He engaged the chiefs and elders. Osi tuminu midi ba be mamu and the district assemblies. In then MPP for Saline Eko Accra, they be the mineral commission office no any there no makoji the license so mo combine. Say no NDC say ye decide to minu Eko district in your hinia na sa si so obi ba be ye Galamsey no. Ohini ankasa ontu ninai ana onsuma ne nkoda no mu kon say no mu ye adwuma because now that the power does not belong to the chiefs no obi soro ana okita krata bia krata no kra nya osima je license afra kra krata no kra bi kra ma say ye nya ma license no go and do prospecting no mu ye Galamsey. So when you give the power to the people in the locality where they are going to do the money, there will be money. That is the practical example. Yehu Western region dra. Inti nananumbe tumia sumani mrantie. Say mrantie munko na munko she, and that is the strategy. NDC is adopting. If you care to know, during Mahama time, Mahama ABA lab at KNUST about how to mine and prospect or add value to gold. Okay. So at that particular point, or trim rantia dream ediko, one when honorable Opeka, yes, that thing have existed. What has prevented Ghana to use even $3 billion to establish a gold mine for the state?
All right.
These are the things we should look at. But they have not done that. Say, coffee, oh, now you was side the Argentina were implementing 8 years.
Okay. But I say, honorable Shaba.
And I'm a country say. Mahama ndidi ohini biatem. Ni MPP for Ekan. Mahama ndidi ohini biatem. Somusi wadidi ohini atema. Onko fa tape numbra. Na yenti. Yenti. But there are issues on the ground now. We have to call on the leaders and others, even the Christian Council and others, go and check their statements that they made in 2016, 2020, even about the EC. In that year, Jai Mani nye Ghana nibia say. Ebia NDC person ba pa wanti na muye sao na da bi be banu these two political parties kwa anyhow, but how are we protecting the land and the country called Ghana? That is where we should think about.
Thank you. Very a good one. What they area by Uncle Bo.
Yes.
Maminti on Galamsey and
yes,
and every time let me tell me that.
Yeah, on Galamsey. Yes. Mr. Speaker, youth necessary tema Mbabuna wa Ghana. Every school 5 years, 6 years in your juman ono your problem order ho. Na se obaba nde in future so se nyame ye wadom na se awar na se ebo na se woban ebo won na ne body party bi nwo. Ebo won na woban no one form ye because of these chemicals are often yin sum.
Kessben.
Offer Hinezi Banuma using Nayanum as a result of Galamsey, then what will be the future of the youth in Ghana? That is why what is happening is a youth. Don't be following. Yeah, they are youth why unemployed in one party winner or pay. But they are youth they are concerned about their future. And they are the ones I'm talking to. NDC and MPP
Yes,
only 16 years. The results we have is accumulation of 16, 32 years. Nti BBC and there, yabakora yabo NDC MPP political football boy and I yabesisem. Galam say illegal mining or OC or kone bienedo. Obi only license kra or mining or illegal mining. Obi our license. Na one man area. And that means on from mine, and will go beyond the area.
Boundary, yeah.
And that means or use different means, No, so you're illegal mining. And see, Esha, the problem you have when you're there, in fancy for what same year worker or your bear, when you say a cut today, in Concontiba, third post, Ugun Sunanyua, Nasa Warisawa. In Nankasa frogs, Akasan in Nankasa Wabayano, Washin Sunasi. What I'm saying is that Galamsey, the politicians' involvement in Galamsey is what is making it difficult for us to stop it. The politicians are those who can stop the Galamsey. The very people who can stop are the very people who are doing it. Because party here sika.
Kessben.
So they always think about their party. They don't care. Even if all of us are going to die for their parties to survive, to continue to win power, so that they can enrich themselves, they can become rich overnight, they will continue to do that. Inti misalen chamanten, actually GTP numa. In some waka, in some support ye galam say, mun tren tia.
Kessben.
Also yankopa na drum no so onye tuma. And aza ozikana obeye first in there. Also, they ban mining for 1 year because there seems to be confusion. Which one is Galamsey? Which one is not Galamsey? Which one is illegal? Which one is illegal? 1 year now, you have ban no. The next thing we do, all they demobilize. You call forest no inferior. What is Galamsey na? You call military installation for safekeeping. Within 1 year, no, what we do is that in 2 years, kada young farmer now to gold and what people to gold, Say we won't cut in if you are one coriabo. Within 1 year, no, and as the systems in Zama to aquam. What he has said in your day, my farmer now, why one a good baby a gold in as one.
Uncle, when I was for my mommy.
Yabaka come out boom, say 20 year, say 30 year. Now ye boy companies am one. Small scale mining companies are abandoned to infill. One want proper training. Now why you sustainable mining? Why you work and pay? So within 1 year, no, a brand saying no galam say no. This is only legal mining, responsible mining. Within that same 1 year, over banning no. Now you reclaim the quality of our water bodies.
Okay.
Until after 1 year, no, there now. Obi biala our interest to do mining or a responsible mine because that time you define obia because it's them as I said it is difficult to say which one is illegal, which one is illegal. All right. And all those things will be corrected.
I have to leave
you. So
Mr.
Alan Chamartin has a good plan.
I'm grateful
a
for
good plan.
I mean Uncle Bo and Honorable Daniel Kwesi Shama and I think Honorable Ayepe. I mean now woman no I say Mami kona mene obachampa of a was in any komo embra na yeba to aso edi komo mami ma ofache na me mano akwaba of always mache
obaba hana haba na edene kakra bat yami adum na mpese ndeme ba
okay
nse mama ba bai said yin anim no obachampa de positive ho adwuma na me ye enu yankopon adum ama me hu aduro a me de bua adasa posted ya de bia ehwadu na papa dodo no a omu claim so omu hwaduro no ni hwaduro omu ni omu junso no mum na omu hwaduro but nye se posted ne ebetu ase de bibi no sa
okay
enti no se ya me am sa dum no na mentumi mfa enhye me hu na menta ho twen se ni baba bre wo sa kwane so na de bia me ka se post-treat start wa it said the odi ni de etuo asi so person wo shutu we dey obekun because yade a the end result yewu start wa bit do 10 years bit do 8 years bit 5 years still ano obekun and this will be team 8 teams this year and make up it once a month na some team very well na we unto anamo the ten say positive yade a member mo di 40 years ekro we di 40 years ekro so the bia no hwe say obehwe positive ma hwe say it say na no kra no make say it say kra na dudu na behwe but ebe ko hospital akọ ho ayasabia bebre enso na still no sa problem no na start wa the dikan no ema odunso pia najo mama odunso pi anajo eno call ekonwa nsusa so bi ni se omu a juso ne kan se opeso okodunso a odunso a wama ho ya hana odunso gu ho eno kro no a account na wama ho ya ha odunso gu ho eno aso ma se juso ne kan no so ko janso odunso a kwansi na untun junso eno na yesa ebetu ama uju ko janso odunso no ebaba pressure ni odunso na chi eba boko project na yesa post betu ama wajunso boja ebetu ama wajunso egu ho onim se junso dewo ebetu ama wajunso wabrekwa wajunso wie no nka se samra no wodo be ma sha bohamu no me na junso eso obohanu mu ebetu ama wajunso wie otise obeti se junso no bisan wo nti wunya junso che ya junso wie anche bia na junso no san dewo na ama wajunso very, very frequently ebetu ama usisi ayo ya betu am mama sam asay bonu freno erectile dysfunction betu akosati bi enu na edidim da kroba sori no e ba say wo junso obeka so bajunso na junso ayde aka wayase na no na amamu akọ hospital a de be ye betu ya ama on se edi roba be so obemam amu ajunso afa obemam mu sa e ba sa ape mama sam ayde esi untumi ko yiri oba ho bio na we are so kateta no kra no edidim because so kateta no posit na akofa asa ha no bae no we chira eye kase ko na posit so hunam akwa bia eye kase a anase huna ni susu so ekuro ena ya na ese posit cancer eye kuro sa kuro na di nipa no konse do no cancer na eba no ena di nipa no konse no mpempi no wonya ekosati bi mu ekọ hospital edu edema mu ye tamsulosin hydrochloride ana finasteride say do no eyedura manage ujunso no ensinkre post no anaso say nye post no adwuma manage ujunso nti abra ugusu no madu ni na no na ujunso post nkase na eyeko nti ba wani no na ajinsemu na no na meme yamia madu no yedura ensinkre post no ayekase makofa sanzo ba no ensinkre no ma santi bia wo mu nyina den efiri ho na no once the announcement and say Kessben and Bon say so was at be no ma meant na ho e mani enkwa nimu sa sinzo so makani na wu ba kokwa wa babu mu a to na mapo machi akwan okay wo ba memo oduro amu akonum ama post na Kessben ashrenke the only edura minim say a single post because me aba minya me court sati be nimu no minum do bebre entumi antintam kusi se me kwanya minya edura we enu minya a single post to be sin that min ko be bia mu ameto a min dwin post to so so ba minya a so boko sati be nimu oba na mu edura ma no ma single post na why free and when ya show me kateta oba ya mo eduro mu no ma o mu no eduro na e be kateta na na ye yin pa ba ko na ma hwe sa kwan so ma hwe no be mi ka say so bi tie mi a o sati be mu a me sa me ni age say ma bon sa kwan so ana obi bi obi na obi junso aka na ya se esienfa no hospital ma yan ko won yan ko sen roba oba ma mo eduro mu anom unu ma eduro na junso na aka wa ya so obi sa ta junso we na junso ni nya ba na fe na wasata mama odum na anu ma ashinke post ma wade ho enti say me ka say me ka post to wasama yese bia sabe papa so opa o ma so eye me enu de na mom me obibi papa bi ma obi o post street de bia me ka say so wotimi kan wo 90% heal oh ayasa o post mu 10% no say obetu na mo apamachi akwan because minim say browe ade ya minister of health ag wo ya health facilities ni mo Ghana ha ko bi no be say kateta because ade mo enu no ma esinke post no ma esinda dem nta de nta be kosoro ma I so katata ne se ebe cancels say me sida nti utimi kan so opposite home a man ha ho enko ba bia obi ho ba frɛ no obi ye no obi frɛ so doctor wo gidi se we do no tumi support tampa me say I say wo gidi se huhum ya de because any pan we chinchin akoko meme bebre nti osusu se wanu no mundura anja antentam no osusu se bia huhum ya de na ma ka chance ma fo huhum ya de edu na hunya ye edu ba ma wo ho atɔ na hunya ye nti wo da bra baba no cherife no afrɛ doctor me da se pa no odamase nti saa so na so wo tibe mu se me kai wo bunu obi a wo sa tibe ni mu se hu nipa se odamfo ana obi a wonim so wo sa tibe memfa income no because the I tell you kase pa obi bit mama obi o yai prostitute ni se obeche me sha kwan the greatest gift of obi tunda mo obi o yai prostitute pass the minim no obi obeche wo che me sha kwan a wa born papa because prostitute no ni hwaduro se dem kan ni asaso no eni ho saa ti se wo timi kan na wo prostitute ha mu a me sha kwan enye deni me no mani 0553 800 678 0553 800 678 no kasua nyanya no kwan so baby di fifi plat last stop udu ho a udu kasua bisa se yencho nyanya station uko nyanya station wakasa ope fifi down taxi unsaka taxi na kechera banso obi so obatampa usi wo obatampa junction so a efri oba me ho meet mensa pa na odu me ho etosu mi ne ye bia yakoba ye bia eni bi wo Kumasi yen Kumasi no ma pacho so Kumasi an so nin kwaso a fa no ma we 0249 another 49 61 66 0249 another 49 61 66 Mrs. Bio 0249 another 49 61 66 wo western region southern western region upebia phenoma way 0246 04 34 58 0246 06 sorry 04 34 58 0246 04 34 58 ufra and Francis owo ase ho pebia won ye kokomemre circle Accra eni achimota poku ase upebia oba ha oben bi ato entinu me sre obi ase wo sa ti benimu a menya nitifo se bi a metie usi kentina me pentina me tentiemu no eye omu a me pese me boa wo nti wutimi kan mentwetwe won ase yansafo ne to anamon papa nchi akwan na wo ba ho beto
okay oba me so be da ase ja be
ekoyi obepot ekoyi obepot bibia de na akwan munti ekoyi obepot
ya da chede ampo ase adope ma yendi nkomo na fixed deposit investment no ehun komo na no pay year baba bendi pacho wa wuche for the first time no say we benya fixed deposit account na we this ikabetum for some time ebe boa ma wonso wenya mfaso bebre no Bayport at the number 1 the whole country enti adopay eno hon komo ana year baba bendi just sit back na enjoy what questions are what you me ede aba ye bisa ede ama manager mamintio na yenin komo
yo meda say Mr. Speaker fasa akwanya iso achia ahwefo ne etiefo nyina the edi kind no ye pese educate our listeners ne viewers ne on an avenue betumi are making money and there are a lot of avenues betumi anye sika but fixed deposit ne so ema unye sika pa enti no ende no ye pese narrow nkomo no na fa fixed deposit nkwa ho if you say bebre na adwen ko so say bibisa ewo ho na oya unya mfaso pa ye ka fixed deposit ene se wode usika to bank ye emre kakra se de be ya botai nyina ne se obenya mfaso ewo so bank bia ye bi na eya na mfaso no wo fam nti bebre na ni nje ho but Bayport there no mfaso no konenim and intino a very good option in terms of value for money. And the fixed deposit we are yewo emrea yede ye no yewo 3 months wo yewo 6 months ewo ho and yewo 1 year so ewo ho na se wo ye no 3 months a ehun faso nko wo ye no 6 months and 1 year so a ehun faso enko Bayport fixed deposit no very flexible afen so eba no interest and faso a obenya no ekone nimpa very very competitive na minwie no mebobo amounts bi ni ade a se ode ya enfaso a obenya ne ehobre afen so yesan so ma opportunity to negotiate on the rate unlike other places aha ode sika na eba yetumi ne odi ho komo enfaso sen na ope na fe ojitum ne dia ye pese ye de ma no yo okay a na ya ya ma nje enye rigid very very flexible na de ba ko nso a esan hia pa ne se why investment na time aso a esese yetua sika na ode ye investment ne mfaso no ama na afi akoye ensem bebre but Bayport fixed deposit no we promise you prompt payment of redemption upon maturity ni tie mu ane se oye na bre so a cobra sembia enim dana investment ne beso no sada na yetua onfaso ne usika tene ni nyina eto account na ewo Bayport ni mu ade kra enche so ne kra no haircut sembia enim haircut sembia enim se udi usika beto Bayport na so uhia usika oba ya yese bibiesi ntino bra yese yetua no ye twa kwanim na face katren no so ye san ate so entesa el Bayport aso for the past 21 years and ya ye ejuma o Ghana ha Bank of Ghana ama a license we are regulated nti ye di ehuni ye hye obo a ye di so eni ntino ni tia mu no haircut sembia enim medin kan abobo numbers no atudwa na mama examples kakra me de sen beto a menya sen na fei adanse ba ku mienu bi a ye customers ahyese no na omo wosuru a omo mpese omo ne yembe di dwuma no omo be ye wie no adanse omo ahyase edi na me de ba ko atudwa and Mr. Speaker that is what we have for more listeners and viewers no.
Okay. But I say you remember when so but for numbers no any location no atudwa answer.
Okay, nti Accra ye wo kokomlimli ye ben Accra Technical Training College ATTC. And nti obetumi afa number 0245 15 32 83 0245 15 32 83 and I say 020 278 97 64 020 278 97 64 yes and this our friend bibia wo bia no apart from Accra no so there were 56 locations in Ghana.
Okay.
Until my hu bibia wo na na yahwe the nearest branch I ben wo na yahwe na omaboa so you can sign on. Okay.
But yemra amount and the accumulated interest ubenya after the end of the period.
Okay. For instance, and why or the 5,000 at 2 Bayport say opese your fixed deposit for 3 months 3 months 5,000 ubenya 286 cedis as in Faswa eba beka of 5,000 no oye for 6 months ubenya 623 cedis as in Faswa beka of 5,000 no oye for 1 year and Faswa ubenya ne 1,300 sa nso na say oye 10,000 for 3 months ubenya mfaso 573 cedis for 3 months. Oye 10,000 for 6 months. You are getting 1,246 cedis, and then 1 year you 2,600. Say move ko 20,000 as fixed deposit 91 days no. Ubenya 1,146, and 6 months no ubenya 2,493, and 1 year 5,200. Oye 100,000 for 3 months. Ubenya 5,734. 5,734. Oye 100,000 for 6 months. Unya 12,465 cedis as profit on your 100,000. Oye 100,000 for 1 year. Ubenya 26,000 as profit. And for so ubenya aka 100,000 ho. Na say all the 100,000 koye business a profit and loss. A bit me aba say usika no kra na akwako kem na akoye nsem bebre. We ne de is guaranteed. Yebema o certificate di adanse ye say usika ya 1 year time ne beso da say mfa so say na obenya. Eson ya na yetua ma o kobra sembia animo. Enti amount na mabobo no say o pese uhunu se ebia wa hoɔden eboro de amabobo sui ana de amabo sui wo de bi wa amount a obetumi aye ne nka ho a o frɛ na ye discuss amount na ye be ye ho calculations na ma na we hu mfaso a o de betu be porta obenya enti no these are the few examples mebobo pacho ma mensan timi numbers ne mu bio na me fa last testimony ni say enti me number ne ye 0245 15 32 83 and I say 020 278 976 4. Yes, 020 278 9764. Yes, and you know, say individuals, associations, sorry, welfare funds, so a businessman. Yes, usika ne de obetumi de aye business, but as I say onye bi twere baby a emergency si a obetumi e de wonsa ababe na de opese ode no ode aye. Nti say sika be da ho a unya mfaso bia ne de anape ye recommend be port fixed deposit amount. O frɛ yen a enhyehyɛ wo ne na obeka wasem. The only requirement is to have a Ghana card. Or Ghana card nko ade a minimum amount e de 5,000. O qualify say obe sign you. Nti be port your future now.
All right. Yes. Maria, Marina was here to pay. I'm grateful for your time.
Mention me that be brave.
Nyamia domara kwa bibia boko.
That's right.
Bibia kwemra enough demono. Ma follow pa Kwame asema na me can neke no kre but nyame ya the best fridge for nyame admot. That we talk about it. By uko YouTuber and ko for edi matem say me suggest court edema National Democratic Congress than the demonstration. Now the court is being packed the judiciary no NPP for na abandu omakwakugo and ya the man we say sisi ana mi hu betie ya na but we say ma me signals and I make sure that Kwame ma menya api we say ni yanko Dr. Yawase Adutum Minister of Education I'm sorry Yetiana free senior high school nearby no Kwame abai say obe make sure say in order say headmaster bi amfane pe stotisika free student no prospectus ye de ban ye be na uniform be wa am obi ade obi beto no to secondary school no sana prempe na botwe ne adi school beto Kwame ye fa sade ne mrafom ye fa mrafom eye me ya set time okopa Kwame si e beautiful line na ye ka kirew senior primary school for no e de emra sha omo nsam a omo chese Kwame e time akura o
basic for no
yes Kwame 3 akura o class 3 primary 3 ni Kwame books 1,005 e de no kosia na degree holder square to say ana umad o shayana
mate sa nkomo no
Kwame books I made to I don't get it and Kwame imagine say me baba come from my school mu on me do pa man ko fon frɛ and a course ne by me breaking news I had about 2 courses and any air time
books ne boy den
Kwame serious and your teacher for no and create sa unnecessary you know Kwame
because I don't get it.
Kessben.
Eye den na akora owo class 3. Obi okọ class 4. Ni books are the whole class 4 no ba besua no. 1,550 million.
Wow.
Edeba de pa na Kwame okọ akoye yo. I don't get it. Class 2 near the diaba 700 Ghana cedis.
Books unko.
Books unko Kwame bibia nka ho books unko. Dr. Dutumo I'm sorry name say aban keka no ho enoma ba ku bienu bi. Aban ade abo no bo a oyenti no. Em say saji we say aseminim say a clip some of the headmasters no say omo meeting and oma kabom say because of this we don't get anything. Yenya bibia ntino this is our time. Ye bia school bia academic year bia ye make sure say this is our time. Yes you betimi dia faso dia nyeska. Come here so sickening. Uche school si bi na se Kwame say akra afi no okọ class 5.
Enya private in so.
Enya private aban school.
Wow.
They private crowd you for say honorable oni bia bi ko ni say. Dia me ko ate say but private you for say public schools. Public schools Kwame. I'm sorry na enya ho adwuma. Ena me amese the report ni bia akoma me friend na anyimre. Because SSC akoma awofo no Kwame ani na nyan. Airtime papa. Na Kwame mahu bomfa wa me anya ne ntem.
Ye be ye no china bomfa videos no. Yes, me the better so china. Richard the achio.
Me akasa mahu.
Okay. The level of destruction e wo bomfa no ano odin. Na so sad nearby akoso ewo hodobo no but my influence your chine ba e no na ye de be hyase e kane na
mo fa bu amadumase
bu amadumase ne ye hefa
bomfa side ho na
eto abomfa so ana
I say bu amadumase ai say utra dua pompa se mo fa ufa dua pompa na de awramu bomfa dia me ko atese na akobomfa kwan no yes na utra dua pompo kwano so abo amadumase
okay
bo amadumase no so hye ho ehye sa side
enclave ni
yes enclave na na abo amadumase ono Kwame yentu aba ma MPP wini da
ewo ho
ho no adwoso constituency a de bia this wini
I see
na minima me pese me kotie sa history no the reason why e ba ne sa Kwame nya easy I'm telling you me koya DC for aduma bi di mo bi oh my goodness bo amadumase
Wami chairman Aluta anopay na chairman ochina ye ba ne obedi nkomo why ochina no nkomo ne fa ho enti mon kanche dwaben chairman no NPP constituency chairman
Aluta
I saw him no Aluta Safo Kantanka
akwa okotwa ntro to na posu no
oze
eno ne kokwa ka sembe to na posu no aposo
na me ne ha ne ho asem aba
Kwame
kron say odasani hweniye na ho ama asem
I see
enti ochina ye ba ye ne chairman Aluta bedi nkomo na ye bisa one of few questions galamse na ekoso obomfa enclave ho no concessions ni nyina na hwan dia peti ni amena ye tutu ni ade nyina hwan dia
ka me dem ni so ko twantra na so antwatro ba dey na okay and the original 3 times any no tuti ado no your call special prosecutor
no asam da make bomfa galamse no nkrofo abonidin
I say ho dey adwabe
ye bedi
bomfa adwabe
ochina ye ba ye ni chema Aluta ne be ye adwuma wo china enti no
ye friend na say ye friend
ye be ka de enim okay any de nkrofo nso aka any ni din a aba galamse enim okay enti wo bibia no aba be yi ne ho ano videos no ni bibia nso wo ho enti nam so ochina ye ba ye ni Aluta ne be ye show no enti wo mo be ka tre no mo na mane se Kessben for so ochina ye ne ne be ye ana de na e de to abeti ade okwaji ni
camera ne capture
ni sika no a
do akachi akwa bi se obeyire no o mani si fom
ono acheba
2 times no a olusi first one salusu third one ono oh I see
Aluta ono
ade no ni wuntumi ni eyimu okun oh my
ono chire ne be ya adwuma ochina no pa enti chema ye chia no pe nyamisha na wonka na every boy ever ni si
the assemblyman ka say ontimi nyini na ntimi
One German Luther. Watching out of MPP constituency chairman for Jamming. Now, Ochina you buy. There's a lot more to say, and to stay with us for Ochina. Revelation be a big. Now a very solid pa. But me fancy and I say June to us. Why? When me feel that shit now, I don't mind you. The aso our jebo. Me need Mr. Speaker. Good morning to you, and thank you so much for your time on behalf of my team. Yakra Winyina.
Oni pada seni awon manwemu wo wi ase ha. Asama to nyonko na to baby anka mfa ho. Menso metene baby anka me pema yeden. Nanso wadoma nko mabo ade ebo nipa bata nipa ho. Obi ada na nyonko. Yesu ne yirasio obi a woni dwuma odidi bo a o man wo ko na ni ko si na fro wa yu ku ni chechere ne ma obi